Welcome to our journey through the ancient Americas, a land rich with history, mystery, and monumental achievements. Long before the arrival of Europeans, this vast continent was home to some of the most advanced and influential civilizations the world has ever known. But how did it all begin? Our story starts thousands of years ago, during the last ice age, when the first humans ventured into the Americas. These early pioneers crossed the Bering Strait land bridge, a frozen expanse connecting Asia to North America. Over millennia, their descendants spread across the continent, adapting to diverse environments and developing unique cultures. As we unravel the history of the Americas, we'll explore the rise of the Olmecs, often called the mother culture of Mesoamerica. From there, we'll journey into the world of the Maya, whose astronomical knowledge and architectural prowess still astound us today. We'll witness the might of the Aztec Empire, with its grand capital of Tenochtitlan, and finally, we'll scale the heights of the Andes to uncover the vast Inca Empire, the civilization renowned for its engineering marvels. Join us as we delve into the origins, achievements, and legacies of these remarkable civilizations, each contributing to the rich tapestry of human history in their own unique way. The story of human migration to the Americas is a captivating tale of exploration, adaptation, and resilience, spanning thousands of years and shaped by a variety of factors including climate change, technological innovation, and cultural exchange. One of the most widely accepted theories of how humans first populated the Americas is the Bering Land Bridge hypothesis. This theory posits that during the last ice age, around 20,000 to 30,000 years ago, much of the world's water was locked up in glaciers, causing sea levels to drop and exposing a land bridge known as Beringia, which connected present-day Siberia in northeastern Asia to Alaska in North America. This land bridge provided a vital migratory route for early humans to traverse from Asia into the Americas. These early migrants, often referred to as Paleo-Indians, were hunter-gatherers who embarked on a remarkable journey across vast and challenging landscapes. They likely followed the herds of large mammals, such as mammoths, mastodons, and bison, which roamed the grasslands of Beringia and beyond. As they ventured deeper into the uncharted territories of the Americas, Paleo-Indians encountered diverse environments, from dense forests and rugged mountains to arid deserts and coastal plains. To survive and thrive in these new landscapes, they developed a wide array of innovative tools and techniques for hunting, fishing, gathering, and shelter construction. Over time, Paleo-Indian communities spread across North and South America, adapting to their surroundings and forming distinct cultural traditions and lifeways. In North America, they established thriving societies, such as the Clovis and Folsom cultures, known for their distinctive stone spear points and efficient hunting strategies. In South America, Paleo-Indians made significant contributions to the development of early agricultural practices, domesticating plants like maize, potatoes, and beans, which would later become staples of indigenous civilizations like the Maya, Aztec, and Inca. The story of human migration to the Americas is not a simple one. It is a complex tapestry woven together by the interconnected threads of geography, climate, culture, and ingenuity. While the Bering Land Bridge hypothesis provides a compelling explanation for the initial peopling of the Americas, ongoing archaeological discoveries and interdisciplinary research continue to shed new light on this fascinating chapter in human history. The Olmec Civilization, often referred to as the mother culture of Mesoamerica, thrived from around 1500 BCE to 400 BCE in what is now present-day Mexico. Though much of their history remains shrouded in mystery, their legacy endures through their monumental architecture, intricate artwork, and lasting cultural influences on subsequent Mesoamerican civilizations like the Maya and the Aztecs. In the heart of the humid lowlands of southern Mexico, where the rivers wind through dense jungles, the Olmec people established their centers of power. Their most famous sites include La Venta, San Lorenzo, and Tres Zapotes. These cities were characterized by colossal stone heads, intricate carvings, and ceremonial complexes that reflected their advanced societal organization and religious beliefs. At the core of Olmec society was a sophisticated agricultural system. They engineered irrigation canals and drained swampy lands to create fertile fields for maize, beans, squash, and other crops. This agricultural surplus likely fueled the growth of their population and supported their complex hierarchical society. The Olmec are renowned for their artistic achievements, particularly their iconic colossal heads carved from basalt. These massive sculptures, some standing over 9 feet tall and weighing several tons, depict imposing human faces with distinct features, possibly representing rulers or deities. Additionally, intricate jade artifacts, ceramic figurines, and elaborate stone carvings found at Olmec sites attest to their mastery of craftsmanship and artistic expression. Their religious beliefs, shrouded in symbolism and myth, centered around nature deities, jaguars, and shamanistic rituals. The Olmec practiced elaborate ceremonies, likely including bloodletting and human sacrifice, to appease their gods and ensure the prosperity of their civilization. Despite their significant achievements, the Olmec civilization began to decline around 400 BCE for reasons that are still debated among historians. Possible factors include environmental degradation, overpopulation, or external pressures from neighboring cultures. As the Olmec influence waned, other Mesoamerican civilizations emerged and built upon their legacy, integrating elements of Olmec culture into their own. While the Olmec civilization may have faded into obscurity, their cultural and artistic contributions continue to resonate throughout Mesoamerica, serving as a foundation upon which subsequent civilizations would thrive and leaving behind a legacy that continues to intrigue and inspire scholars and enthusiasts alike. The story of the ancient Maya civilization is shrouded in mystery and intrigue, captivating the imagination of historians, archaeologists, and enthusiasts alike. The Maya civilization emerged around 2000 BC in Mesoamerica, a region encompassing parts of present-day Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. They built impressive cities adorned with towering pyramids, intricate temples, and sprawling palace complexes. These cities, such as Tikal, Palenque, and Copan, thrived for centuries, reaching their zenith during the Classic period to 50 to 900 AD. At the heart of Maya society was a complex social structure, with kings and nobles ruling over a populace of farmers, artisans, and laborers. The Maya were renowned for their advancements in astronomy, mathematics, and writing. They developed a sophisticated calendar system, which accurately tracked celestial events and religious ceremonies. Their intricate hieroglyphic script, found on stone monuments and codices, recorded historical events, religious rituals, and astronomical observations. Religion played a central role in Maya life, with elaborate ceremonies conducted by priests in honor of God, such as Kukulkan, the feathered serpent, and Chak, the rain god. Bloodletting rituals, human sacrifices, and ball games were common features of Maya religious practices. The Maya also excelled in agriculture, harnessing the fertile soils of the region to cultivate crops such as maize, beans, and squash. They constructed extensive irrigation systems, terraced fields, and raised platforms known as chinapas to maximize agricultural productivity. Despite their achievements, the Maya civilization experienced a mysterious decline around the 9th century AD. The reasons for this collapse remain a subject of debate among scholars. Proposed explanations include environmental degradation, drought, warfare, social unrest, and the exhaustion of natural resources. Following the collapse of their classical civilization, the Maya abandoned many of their cities, leaving behind enigmatic ruins reclaimed by the jungle. Yet, the legacy of the Maya endures, as their descendants continue to preserve their cultural heritage and traditions. Today, archaeologists continue to uncover the secrets of this ancient civilization, shedding light on its remarkable achievements and enduring mysteries. The Aztecs, also called the Mexicas, started out as people who hunted and gathered food. They moved to central Mexico from the north around 1200 AD. By 1325, they built their main city, Tenochtitlan, which is now part of Mexico City. Over the next 100 years, they took over nearby lands and created a big empire that stretched from the Gulf of Mexico to the Pacific Ocean. Tenochtitlan was built on an island in the middle of a lake, which helps protect it from attacks. It grew very big, with around 200,000 people living there. To keep the city supplied with water, the Aztecs made a system of channels. In the center of Tenochtitlan, they built a huge pyramid that reached 150 feet high. They also built other buildings like temples and palaces using stones. They even made floating gardens on the lake to grow more food. The Aztecs had a system where the people they conquered had to give them things like food and clothing, and even serve in their army. Local leaders were allowed to stay in charge as long as they collected tribute for the Aztecs. This helped the Aztecs control a large area without having to do all the work themselves. Their leaders were seen as both political rulers and representatives of the gods. Below them were noble people who owned land and led the military. After them were people who wrote, healed, made things, and traded. There were also special traders who dealt in fancy items. At the bottom were the farmers and soldiers. Some people were even enslaved if they didn't pay their debts or committed crimes. These enslaved people were sometimes used as sacrifices in religious ceremonies. The Aztecs worshipped many gods and had lots of rituals and festivals including human sacrifices. They believed these sacrifices were needed to thank the gods for creating the world and to keep them happy. Sacrificing people also showed off the Aztecs' power, but we're not sure how often this actually happened because much of what we know comes from Spanish people who may have exaggerated. Women in Aztec society played important roles, especially in making cloth that was given as tribute. Some were priestesses or healers, and a few were even scribes, meaning they could read and write. By the late 15th century, the Aztec Empire started to fall apart. They didn't have advanced technology, and their constant need for more land and sacrifices made other tribes mad. When the Spanish arrived in 1519, many of these tribes were ready to fight against the Aztecs, and this led to the end of their empire. The Inca Empire, also known as Tahuantinsuyo, rose to prominence in the Andean region of South America in the 15th century, stretching from present-day Ecuador to central Chile and Argentina. The Inca Empire was the largest pre-Columbian civilization in the Americas, characterized by its advanced infrastructure, administrative efficiency, and unique cultural heritage. The origins of the Inca Empire are shrouded in myth and legend. According to Inca tradition, their legendary founder, Manco Capac, emerged from Lake Titicaca and established the city of Cusco as the capital of his kingdom. Over generations, the Inca rulers expanded their territory through military conquest and diplomatic alliances, integrating diverse ethnic groups and cultures into their empire. Under the leadership of visionary rulers like Pachacati and Huayna Capac, the Inca Empire underwent a period of rapid expansion and consolidation. Pachacati, in particular, is credited with transforming the Inca from a small kingdom into a powerful empire through a series of military campaigns and strategic alliances. The Inca Empire was characterized by its highly centralized political structure, with the Sapa Inca, or emperor, wielding absolute authority over his subjects. The empire was divided into 4 administrative regions, or sayas, each governed by a governor appointed by the emperor. A vast network of roads, known as the Inca road system, or Capacon, connected the far reaches of the empire to the capital city of Cusco, facilitating communication, trade, and the movement of troops. The Inca were skilled engineers and architects, renowned for their monumental stone structures, including the famous Machu Picchu, an intricate mountain citadel believed to have served as a royal estate or religious sanctuary. They also constructed elaborate irrigation systems, terraced fields, and storage facilities to support their agricultural economy and ensure food security for their rapidly expanding population. Religion played a central role in Inca society, with the worship of natural elements, ancestral spirits, and the sun god Inti. The Sapa Inca was revered as a divine ruler, believed to be descended from the sun god himself, and his authority was upheld through elaborate rituals, ceremonies, and sacrificial offerings. Despite their impressive achievements, the Inca Empire faced internal unrest and external threats. In 1532, the arrival of Spanish conquistadors under Francisco Pizarro marked the beginning of the end for the Inca Empire. Exploiting internal divisions, and utilizing superior weaponry, the Spanish forces captured the Inca Emperor, Atahualpa, and launched a campaign of conquest and colonization. The fall of the Inca Empire marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in the history of South America. Despite their defeat, the legacy of the Inca endures through their monumental architecture, innovative engineering, and rich cultural heritage, serving as a source of inspiration and pride for the indigenous peoples of the Andes and beyond.